Welcome back, my friends, to the motorbike show that never ends. It's hello from him, and it's hello from Sasha the... What kind of a dog are you today? Are you a Guzzy dog, are you a Himalayan dog, or just a motorbike dog? Whisper to me. Whisper. No whispers. Okay, we'll get on with it. Right, so, something a little different today. Are you a collector of stuff that is rubbish to most people? I think I am. Inexpensive stuff, you know, just a bit of fun. Well, I'm a collector. I do collect badges over the years. A collection of pin badges. Some have been lost, some are still there. Each and every one of these is a bike that I own now or have owned in the past. There's a couple missing. Also, we've got Union Jack, and we've got one for Canada. I've been a lifelong member of this club, the Piston Broke Club. There's good old Ogre, the bike magazine of the 70s. Paul Samples Ogre, who could forget him? Yeah, I like to have a few badges. People do comment on them. They're quite unusual over here in Canada. Not so much in the UK, of course. And I also collect mugs. When I see them, Royal Enfield, made like a gun. Go bang when they break down. Only joking. This one, Moto Guzzi. This one's got the Stornello one. And this Moto Guzzi one has got the Cafe Racer one on. I've also got some Triumph and Norton ones, but I can't remember where they are. Right, so I also collect t-shirts. Do you collect t-shirts? Well, this is my collection so far. Again, mostly bikes that I have owned or own presently. The Triumph one. Norton. Of course, the classic black Norton t-shirt. My daughter's got one of these and she likes it. And we've got the unapproachable Norton. The unapproachable Norton means that it's superior to anything else and nothing can approach it in performance. Or it might mean I'm a miserable bugger, stay away. The next one along is the Triumph one. Apparently Triumph do an official one every year, and this is one from last year. That may or may not be true, I don't know. I've been into a Triumph dealer and asked for one and they didn't know what I was talking about. But anyway, next to that we have a Moto Guzzi. Moto Guzzi, of course, one of my favourite t-shirts. You don't see many Moto Guzzi t-shirts around. The next one is another Triumph. Now then, I like this one. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's a nice one. It's the old-fashioned sort of style of t-shirt, you know. Simple, Triumph motorcycles. Then we've got a Royal Enfield one. Leave home. Leave home. So, you could give that to one of your kids as a subtle hint, I suppose. So that's the manufacturer's ones. And I just pick them up as I go. I don't make a determined effort to grab them. Next one is kind of special. It's an Indian one, but it's a Burt Munro one. That one's from New Zealand, from the hardware store in the south of New Zealand, in Invercargill, where his record-breaking Indian motorcycle is kept, along with his Velocette, but nobody ever talks about the Velocette. Next to that, we have a Barleycorn one. A Barleycorn t-shirt. Barleycorn's a little company in England. I spoke to this chap once at a bike show at Shepton Mallet Showground. Had a nice conversation with him, very pleasant gentleman, and he makes some really good cafe racer stuff, rear sets, gear change linkages, all very well engineered. I didn't need anything at the time in that line. I wouldn't hesitate to do so, but I did buy a t-shirt from him. Okay, so the next one is kind of special to me. It's a Horizons Unlimited one. There are not many of these around. And it all goes back to the get off your arse and travel the world type of thing. They had a contest a few years back for a t-shirt, what's the word, not logo, but a t-shirt message. And I submitted this, and actually it was voted the winner. So I was quite chuffed with that. I didn't think it would, but yeah, Horizons Unlimited members voted it the winner, and I got the grand prize, a free t-shirt, so I didn't have to buy one, thank goodness. And the piece de resistance, my very famous one, and you will not see many of these around. There you go. This is a special edition of, can you read that? There aren't many of these around. Now then, if you remember the comedian Freddie Starr from the 1970s, 80s, etc., and what a character he was. And then I believe it was the Daily Star newspaper had a headline, Freddie Starr ate my hamster. Of course it was total BS, but it just took off, and the legend that Freddie Starr was eating hamsters took off and boosted his career even. Now then, the reference to the other gentleman who's named here is kind of a tenuous link, but if you watch Two Wheeled Willie's channel, and I suggest you do because he's a real character, he makes me chuckle, keeps me cheerful. He had a friend called Rob, and Rob sadly passed away from cancer just a few months ago. To keep Rob's memory alive, Willie was telling Rob stories, and this Rob was a real character, got himself into some right scrapes and came up with some real inappropriate comments at times. A guy, he must have been a scream to know. He had a hell of a sense of humour. Life and soul of the party, doing dumb tricks all the time without meaning to. But anyway, it refers to a period of Rob's life when he was in a hospice, and he didn't lose his sense of humour. And I'm not going to spoil it for you. What I would suggest you do is remember the connection with Freddie Starr, and then from his hospital bed, Rob came up with this comment which creased me up. I thought that was absolutely hilarious, and what a perfect t-shirt that would make. So here we are. There aren't many of these in the world. It was a limited run, and there we are. I hope you're amused by it all. It's not meant out of malice, it's just a bit of fun. And so there we are. I could say, contact me and I'll give you a discount code, blah 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 blah. I'm not really into that, but anyway, it's a bit of a laugh, a bit of a joke. Made me smile. I think it made Willie smile, though he hasn't dared to wear his t-shirt on his channel yet. Come on Willie, get on with it. Anyways, so until next time, it's goodbye from me. It's goodbye from my t-shirt collection here in the bike container. So until next time, take care of yourselves, look after one another. Shiny side up, rubber side down. Bye for now.